you can see
भाई इसको
in the
यहाँ पे
market.
आपको रुकना पड़ेगा, बैकअप आपको चेक करो, या तो हो सकता है कि
First is
नेटवर्क इशू ना हो, बिल भर रहा
ULIBES
होगा।
12.8
ये
volt
बैटरी कितनी
100
कितनी
H
वोल्टेज पे है?
LP 100 nm
49.5
just
है ना?
like
49.5
nm
है।
nominal
वोल्टेज
module.
बैटरी को चार्ज करो
Just
तो ये
when I
8.2 वोल्ट तक,
started
ठीक है, कितनी
the
वोल्टेज
session,
बैटरी है?
I have told you
और 50
we
90
have
वोल्ट तक चार्ज करो, आज
we have
यहाँ पे
three
आपको
types
पूरा
of variants:
2 घंटे
PM,
टाइम दिया
NM,
है।
and SM.
पूरा,
NM stands for
हाँ पूरा
nominal,
चेक करा के
SM
वहाँ पे
stands for
तब
superior,
यहाँ
or
पे
PM
बैकअप चेक करा के
stands
तब
for
जाओगे।
prismatic. So here
हाँ,
you can see the model name.
बैकअप चेक करा करके तब जाओगे कस्टमर को, ठीक है।
Okay, here you can see the model name. ULI BES 12.8 volt 100 H LP 100 nm. NM is nominal. Okay, so there is different type of technical specification: nominal voltage 12.8 volt, battery configuration, 5 cell series and 1 parallel. Okay, so there you can see in this battery there are 5 cells, 4 cells in series and one cell in parallel. BMS, the BMS is standard normal BMS and cell type prismatic. Okay, and battery capacity 100 Ah and nominal energy 0.25 C in at the 25 degree Celsius. It is 1280 watt hour. So here this is very important technical specification: 0.25 C at 25 degree Celsius. Temperature is very important. If temperature rises and temperature fall, the characteristics will be different. So just I'm asking to you, use your battery inverter in where the human can live. Okay, don't, you may advise and you may request to your engineers, do not install not only lead acid battery but also lithium ion battery or inverter UPS. Do not install any such places where human cannot live. Moisture, humidity, temperature should not exceed, because that can affect the characteristics of the machine. It is very important feature. Many times you will see that customer install the battery where humidity is very high and temperature is very high. So our system will not act as per our technical specifications. So you may guide and you may you will have to give training to your dealer, distributor, कि please install this type of machine in 25 degrees Celsius. If you will install in this temperature or humidity, then it will work perfect. Uses application: energy storage installation applications, battery operation voltage range 10.8 to 14.6, and recommended 11.2 to 14.4. So in this in below sheet you can read all the technical specifications. If you have any query, you can ask. The important feature, just I want to tell you, the voltage range of lithium ion battery LFP, minimum discharge voltage. This deals with a single cell. Minimum discharge voltage is 2.5 to 2.8 volt. Okay, because if you know the calculation of single cell, so you can calculate any battery, because you can multiply with the number of cells into the nominal voltage. Here you can see the first line: minimum discharge voltage is a 2.5. 2.5 is a low cut, and 2.8 is a nominal. Working voltage is 3 volt or 3.3 volt. Maximum charging voltage is 3.6 to 3.65 voltage. You cannot exceed the voltage above the 3.65. If your charger and your inverter will exceed the 3.65, then battery can harm, and it will bulge, and its decaying will be fast. Okay, and its nominal voltage is 3.2 volt. So in the four line we have the data, four type of data. You can see nominal voltage, it is very important data. Just you can write down nominal voltage 3.2, and you can reach the maximum voltage 3.65, and lowest point 2.5 to 2.8. Okay, that is the range. The industry standard of the nominal voltage LFP cell is 3.2 during the discharge. LFP cell will start the 3.6 on 3.65, then drop closes to 3.2, and finally go down to 2.8. 2.8 is the lowest point. Okay, you should not. It should not go below the 2.8, because it will become the deep discharge. If you have purchased the new battery, then the battery efficiency is 95%. That is the basic difference between lead acid battery and lithium ion battery, because lithium ion battery efficiency is very good. DOD, depth of discharge, its life cycle is also very good, 3500 life cycle. If you can ask the question, what is a life cycle? Life cycle is a one charging and one discharging. If one complete charge and one complete discharge. One complete charge means a battery cell goes to 3.65, and during the discharge it will reach 2.5 to 2.8 volt. That is called the one cycle. If a cell complete this cycle, then we can say one cycle, and the number 3500 cycles. Okay, if you will use more cycle in a day, then life will be reduced.
हेलो
If you use only one cycle in a day,
अभी मैं ट्रेनिंग
so then 3500 days. If you convert the 3500 days, approximately 9 to 10 years
क्या दिक्कत आ रही है
average. Just I'm telling you the average.
ठीक
Okay,
मिलेगा
so
90% के
and
ऊपर में चाहिए
that is the basic formula. If
Yeah.
anyone will ask you,
90%
then please tell me how can we calculate the backup time. That is the formula. You can note down.
54.7 वोल्ट पे रुकी
Backup time formula is, you must note down battery capacity Ah into input voltage into battery efficiency.
इन्वर्टर की प्रॉब्लम है वो हमारी बैटरी की
Okay,
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
battery efficiency into percentage, 95% upon total load watt. Okay, just I'm asking to you, just
इन्वर्टर में
note down
चेक करना पड़ेगा
note
कि
down
चार्जिंग वोल्टेज क्या सेट
note
है
down this formula.
ठीक है
Backup time in hour
इसके बारे में आपको पता नहीं है इन्वर्टर वाले को
is
बुला के कोशिश करें, बैटरी में
equal to
कोई सेटिंग नहीं होती
battery capacity
बैटरी
into
जितने चार्ज करोगे उतना चार्ज
input
होगा। अगर
voltage
उसको आप
into battery
50
efficiency,
वोल्ट पे सेट कर दोगे तो 50 वोल्ट तक
battery
चार्ज
efficiency in
करेगा।
percentage
अगर
upon
उसको आप
total watt.
56
For example,
तक सेट करोगे तो
I am just
56.5
asking
तक चार्ज होगा।
you, with the help of an example. If you have 100 Ah battery and battery voltage is 48 volt and total load is 1000 watt, then if anyone asks, then please tell me the backup hour. So you can put the data on the formula. Battery H is 100 into 48 volt is battery voltage, and just I have already told you the battery efficiency 0.95 upon wattage 100 watt. So you can calculate 4 hour and 56 minutes approx. It's a backup time. So all the engineers have this know this formula. If anyone have any question, confusion, you can ask.
लिंक भेजिए मुझे एक बार।
Okay, that is the inverter setting. If you
हेलो।
will go, yes,
हाँ।
you will go you will
कौन
go
सा डेट का
to the
होगा?
inverter setting. If you will go the to the inverter setting,
ये ग्रिड नीचे
you
है और क्या
must
है? ग्रिड मुझे नहीं पता,
go
मुझे
to
वहाँ
the
मुझे कुछ
setting
करना होगा।
grid charging voltage 13.2 and current is 10 ampere,
भानु को
not
करना होगा,
above the
कुछ बताओ
13.2.
अभी एक बार।
If
मैं
you
अभी ट्रेनिंग दे रहा हूँ
uh,
5 मिनट का।
if if you
और
are giving setting from solar
मुझे
spv
नहीं पता है भाई,
spv
तभी तो मैं आपको बोल
spv
रहा
is
हूँ।
stand for solar photovoltaic 13.5 volt. So
हाँ, ये
you
मुझे क्यों
can
पूछ
give the
रहा है?
charging current 20 ampere. Okay,
भाई
and low
करना है
cut
करो,
is
नहीं तो मत करो।
11.2.
कितनी बैटरी लेनी पहले उनसे ये पूछो। नहीं नहीं,
Okay,
पहले पूछो। एक नहीं, एक बैटरी में नहीं करा
that is
पाएंगे।
a basic
आपको कौन सा
formula.
ग्रेड का चाहिए उनसे पूछो एक बार।
And just I am asking
गलत
you
इन्फॉर्मेशन पूछ
do's
रहे
and
हो, ठीक है?
don't
आपको ग्रेड से क्या मतलब है?
कि
खरीदना है खरीदो, नहीं तो मत खरीदो।
which we have
या तो भानु सर से पूछ के बता दो।
do not
बताना चाहिए कि नहीं
do
बताना चाहिए, ये ठीक है।
this type of actions.
अरे क्या मस्ती कर रहे
मैं
हैं
बात
यार,
कर लेना है सही में।
यही पता है।
2 मिनट के लिए उनको बोलो शांत हो जाए. Failure to observe the following precaution may result in battery leakage and overheating explosion. Just I have given you charging voltage and charging current is very important data. So do not exceed the charging voltage in your inverter setting, and do not exceed the charging current also, because if anyone if your charger calibration is not good, so this problem will be occurred in future. Failure of observation, following precautions may result battery leakage. Battery will be heat, overheating, explosion. Battery may explode, okay, and catch fire. Many of the cases we are finding in the field, battery caught the fire, inverter also caught the fire. Okay, so do not exceed the battery charging voltage and battery charging current.
हेलो,
The
रोहन सर कैसे हैं?
description given in your
बढ़िया।
technical
ये तो
specifications.
हाँ, यही
Second point is do not immerse the battery in water or allow to get wet. So just I have already explained to you that कि do not install your battery or inverter in a moisture area. So it should not go water or wet conditions in your battery, because wet condition, moisture is enemy of your electronic or electrical appliances. Do not use store battery near source of heat, fire or heater, because battery is a chemical reactions is occurring inside the battery, either lead acid or lithium ion batteries. Already when the chemical reactions occurs, heat will be produced. If you put batteries near the heater,
लिंक
okay, I have already, please see, I am giving you, just wait, just hold down, I am just Ravi sir will be joined and will explain you more detail, just wait, I am giving you link. Please check you have got the link. Have you got the link? Please join. Okay.
Hello, sir. I have a question, sir.
Yeah, all the persons
Hello.
have got the point which I explained to you.
Hello.
Got it or not? Just wait. Ravi sir is
Hello.
joining, and he will explain you much better than me. He will explain your queries. Just wait, wait. He is joining you.
ये कनेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा है क्यों हो
अरे
रहा
बुरा
है?
हाल है भैया।
आपको नेटवर्क का इशू है
यस,
नेटवर्क का इशू है
नेटवर्क का इशू रहता है यहाँ पर। तो यू कैन ज्वाइन फ्रॉम हियर ना। अच्छा, ओके। और दिक्कत यह है कि वो केबल का प्रॉब्लम रहेगा। तो कैन आई गिव यू द केबल? मैं देता हूँ। वहीं पर दे देता हूँ, यहीं पर दे देता हूँ। वेट। अच्छा, ये कहाँ जोड़ना है मुझे इसको? अच्छा, ये नीचे देना है, अंदर देना है ना। अरे साला ये आएगा नहीं, यहाँ था, ये भी तो मुसीबत है। चलेगा।
Are you able to see? Are you able to see
Are you able to
the
see the
desktop?
desktop?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, all the engineers please reply.
Okay.
Okay.
Already
Already
Arun
Arun
sir
sir
have explained all
explained
the
all the
models and the
models and the
features of our
features of
batteries.
our
Okay.
batteries. Okay.
So
So
I just
I just
scroll the
scroll the
slides,
slides,
and then
and then
in the
in
in the
the
last
in the last
I
I
will
will
discuss
discuss
with
with the
the related
related
to
to
the
the
field
field
issues.
issue.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So we have a different models of lithium batteries. Okay, first of all, the smaller model is the 12.8 volts SM models, and
Morning.
okay, and currently we are already supply the SM and WM
सोनी
model.
सर कैसे
Okay,
हैं?
in the SM and WM model in the 12.8 volt. Okay, and the other model is the 25.6 volt and 100 Ah SM model. Okay, and this SM model battery can be the connected only one battery in the. Okay, you can't connect the parallel or series. Okay, if the customer want to the add more one battery, if you if the customer add to the one more battery, then you have to take the PM model battery. Okay, we have already available PM model of 25.6 volt. Okay, you can add the three batteries in a parallel. Okay, you can't connect SM model in the parallel or series, but if customer required, we add the one or two battery more, then you have to take the PM model battery. Okay, we have already available in the market PM model for the parallel connections. Okay, then next model is the 48 point 48 volts and 100 amps. Okay, it is connected standby. It is connected only one battery. Okay, in the you can connect the series or parallel with this model. Okay, and this one is the e-rickshaw battery 51.2 volt battery. Okay, we have a three different models: 51.2 volts and 60 volts 100 amps and 64 volt 100 amps. Okay, and we have also more batteries in the rickshaw with the display and with the IoT. Okay, if any customer wants to add the display in the battery for the SOC meter, okay, then you can add the SOC meter also, an IoT device for the remote monitoring purpose. You can also add the IoT device with this battery. Okay, we have already available in the market in three models. Okay, first model is the 51.2 volt 100 AS without display. Second one is the with display, and third one is the with display and with IoT device. Okay, and the other model is the 51.2 volt 100 AS PM model. Okay, you can connect this battery in the parallel, but can't connect this model with the series in the series. Okay, you can only connect in the parallel. If the customer want to connect the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 10 battery, you can connect in parallel with the inverter. Okay, before connecting parallel, you have to check the inverter capacitor, inverter capacities. Okay, then confirm by the technical person how much battery you want to connect. Okay, he will approve, then you can proceed. Okay, before query, you can connect to the technical person, then take the approval, then connect. Okay, you can connect one or two or 10 up to 10 battery in parallel with this 51.2 volt PM model battery. Okay, and the other model is 96 volt 100 H battery. Okay, you can connect this, and this one is the 120 volts SM model 100 H battery. Okay, and it is also connected in only one battery. You can't connect the more battery in the series or the parallel. You can't connect. Okay, this one is a 180 volt 100 H MR battery. You can connect the two battery in the parallel. Only two battery you can connect in the parallel. Okay, MR battery 180 volt and 100 H MR model. Okay, and 240 volt 100 H MR model. You can also connect the two battery in the parallel. Okay, now we are using to make a battery the cell LFP prismatic cell. Okay, and high star manufacturer is a high star company. Okay, and the cell voltage nominal 0.2 volt, and the charging cutoff voltage is 3.6 volt, 3.6 volt, and the discharging cutoff voltage lower 2.5 to 2.8 volt. Okay, but we are considering only 2.8 volt. Okay, don't consider the 2.5 volt. This one is our lower voltage. Okay, we can connect. You can calculate the lower voltage with the 2.8 volt. Okay, and the cell capacity is 100 H, and the life cycle is the 3500 life cycle. Okay, the next the lithium battery pack design. Okay, we if we want to make the 48 volt battery. Okay, then you have to calculate the number of cell. Okay, how to calculate the number of cell you have to use in the you have to use for the making 48 volt battery. Okay, 48 volt divided by 3.2. 3.2 is the nominal voltage of the cell, and 48 volt is the pack voltage. Okay, then result is 15 cell. You can add in series 15 cell, then your battery pack will be 48 volt. Okay, you can calculate how many cell in the battery pack of the 96 volt. Then how to calculate 96 divided by 3.2 volt. Okay, means in the 96 volt battery there have 30 cells. in the pack, you can check the terminal voltage. There is showing the 96 volt, and if you check the cell voltage, the nominal cell voltage will be 3.2 volt. Okay, I already told you how to check the cell voltage in the next slides. Okay, and then we use the BMS for the battery monitoring system. Okay, battery management system. BMS is the battery management system. It handle the battery protections. Okay, and charging current, discharging current. It all BMS is monitoring all the parameters and get it charged. Okay. Now this is the pack design. Okay, if you want to make a 12.8 volt battery, then you have to use 4 notch cells. Okay, and if you want to 25 volt battery, you have to use 8 notch cells. This one is a BMS, battery management system. Okay, battery management system. What is battery management system? Battery management system is the electronic system. The monitor, control, and protect a rechargeable battery pack. Typical model of the multiple lithium ion battery. Okay, to ensure safe and efficient operations. Okay, this one we use in the battery pack the DALI BMS. Okay, this one is the make of the BMS. Okay, and this one is a display, and this one is a MCB for the protection we use in the battery. Okay, and if you install the battery, you can turn off the MCB, and then you can connect the inverter cable in the on the battery terminal safely. Okay, and this one is a sampling cable. Okay, sampling cable used for the all cell voltage sensing.
लिथियम
Okay,
रिकॉर्डिंग
and
चल रही
this
है
one is a
ना, वो आ
BMS
जाता
switch.
है।
Okay, BMS switch is used for the turn off the BMS or restart the BMS. Okay, this one is a buzzer. Okay, but a buzzer we only use in the e-recharge battery. Okay, this one is a buzzer. If there is any problem in the battery pack, is buzzer will be ringing. Okay, and this one is a CAN cable. CAN cable is for software update through the laptop, desktop. Okay, and this one is a NTC cable, and this one is a NTC cable. It is used for the temperature protections. Okay, and this one is a Bluetooth device. Okay, it is used for the monitoring, remote local monitoring. Okay, if you nearby the battery, you can connect it with the smart BMS application, and you can monitor your battery pack. Okay, you can see the battery voltage, you can see the charging current, you can see the balancing, cell balancing, you can see the cell voltage, you can see the temperature, you can see the alarm. Okay, how battery stop the charging or stop the discharging. All the alarm is showing on the mobile application. Okay. Now, key functions of BMS. You know already what the BMS, how the BMS works for the battery. Okay. The first one is the monitoring and protection. Okay. BMS is used for the monitoring and protection. The BMS continuously track critical parameter. BMS track the critical parameters such as the voltage, current, and temperature to prevent the battery from the operating outside safe limits. Okay. And the second one is the state of charge estimation. Okay, BMS is estimating the SOC percentage. SOC estimation means how much battery is charged. Okay, if your battery SOC is showing 50%, means your battery is charged up to 50% only. Okay, and BMS is also estimating the SOC. SOC means a state of health. Okay, BMS also estimating the state of health. How much battery you can use, how much battery you used. Okay, and how the remaining life cycle in the battery. It also it estimate. Okay, the BMS is also used for the cell balancing. Okay, if your cell unbalanced, then your BMS will be balance the cell voltage, and okay, and monitor the all cells. If you have 48 volt battery, there will be the 15 cells. Okay, the BMS will track the all cell voltage. Okay, and if there is a difference in the cell voltage, the BMS start the balancing your all cells. Okay, and the next one is the thermal management. Okay, BMS also monitoring and control the overheating and discharging charging currents. Okay, BMS prevent the overheating by adjusting discharging charging current. Okay, if the battery pack will be high overheating, okay, then your BMS will stop the charging and stop the discharging. Okay, for the safety purpose. And when your battery pack goes down to the nominal temperature, then automatically BMS start the charging or discharging. Okay, if because if the BMS will not work like this, then there will be the any battery will the overheating and leakage the cells and the blasting the cells. Okay, so it manage the thermal resistance. Okay, and the next one is the fault diagnosis. Okay, the BMS will also diagnose the your fault. Okay, detect the fault issue and showing on the BMS. Okay, I'll just discuss with this. Now we will discuss the field issue and solutions. Okay, the first one, if the customer told you battery not charging, okay, then you have the root cause why the battery is not charging. Okay, to find the wrong charging voltage. Root cause is the wrong charging voltage. If the wrong charging voltage sit in your inverter, then will battery will not charge. Okay, loose wiring. Okay, this is a root cause of the battery not charging. Okay, and BMS protections over voltage and over temperature activity. Okay, if your battery is not charging, connect with the application your battery and see the temperature, loose connection. Okay, and the system charging voltage in your inverter. Okay, this is a root cause, and the solution is the check the charger voltage and current setting. Okay, if there is a MPPT charger, then check in the charger. If there is a inverter, then check the charging voltage and current in the inverter. Okay, and also check the tightness connections. Okay, if there is the loose connection, then you have to tight the connections. Okay, properly. If there is a BMS alarm showing, okay, like the temperature high temperature, low temperature, you have to check the NTC, then reset the BMS, then you will operate your system. Okay, then the other is second is the battery not discharging, no output. Okay, if a battery terminal voltage is 0 or not charging, okay, if there is a 0 volt or is there is a less voltage uh, from the nominal voltage, okay, like that the if your battery is 48 volt and battery your your nominal battery voltage is 48 volt, but your battery is showing 25 volts. Okay, there may be the region of the overheating, overcharging, temperature issue, NTC issue, or the BMS switch issue, or the BMS or the MCB tripping issue. Okay, so you have to check the BMS switch, NTC cable, okay, and the current and temperature. Okay, then you can resolve your solution, your problem. Okay, if you have the question for the low backup, okay, yeah, capacity drop, you have to connect the battery with the application, or the if there is a no there is not facility in your battery to connect the mobile application, you can also check the battery display on, okay, battery display there is a cell imbalance issue. Okay, if a low backup or capacity drop, okay, then you have to check the cell imbalance. Okay, cell voltage is properly balanced. Okay, then your battery will give the properly backup. Okay, aligning the cell aligning, you have to check high load consumptions, you have to check the high load consumptions. If the customer connected to the battery high load, your capacity battery capacity is of 48 volt, but the 4.8 kilowatt, but the customer connected the load 5 kilowatt or 6 kilowatt, then you can get the low backup. Okay, next one is the battery heating during charging and discharging. Okay, you have to check the high current. The root cause is a high current. If your battery is heating, the root cause is the high current of battery heating. Okay, then you have to check the battery charging current in the inverter or the charger. Okay, what the charging voltage, what the charging current is set in your inverter. Okay, the continuous charging current will be, so the continuous charging current should be 20 ampere to 25 ampere for the battery safety. Okay, you have to check the charging current. Okay, and then the poor ventilation. If your battery installed in the higher temperature area, it will also root cause of the heating of the battery. Okay, and the others, and the next one is the root cause of the heating battery is the loose terminals. Okay, yeah, undersized cable. If the customer use the undersized cable in the battery to inverter side, okay, there is a root cause of the overheating. Okay, so you have to check the high charging current, poor ventilation, okay, and the loose terminal and the undersized cable. Okay, this is the root cause. You have to check this point for the battery heating. Okay, if anyone complain to the battery heating during charging or discharging. Okay, and then the SOC percentage showing wrong value. Okay, need to calibrate the BMS error. Okay, you have to calibrate the BMS. Okay, you have to update the software, and you have to set the charging current and voltage according to the battery. Okay, you have to set the charging current and voltage according to the battery. If there is not setting according to the battery, will your SOC and the backup will not giving properly. Okay, then you have to check the charging voltage and current in the inverter. Okay, and there should be the set in the set according to the battery. Okay, The next one is the battery suddenly shut down. Okay, this issue happens due to the BMS protection triggered. Okay, high temperature, over current, or under voltage. Okay, if there is a over current, then your battery suddenly shut down. Okay, or MCB trip, maybe MCB trip. If there is a high temperature, then also shut down the discharging MOSFET, and your battery will be the shutdown. Okay, and the under voltage. Okay, if there is not proper voltage in your battery, then your battery will be the shutdown suddenly. Okay, then you have to check these points. Okay. The next one is the cell voltage imbalance. Okay, if there is a cell voltage imbalance, you have to check the cell sensing wire. Okay, cell sensing wire should be the properly tied. Okay, or BMS not balancing properly. If their BMS is not working, balancer is not working, so maybe the cause of the cell imbalance, or if there is a imbalance your cell, then you have to check the bus bar connectivity. Okay, if there is a bus bar connectivity is not properly, then your cell may be the imbalance. Okay, next one is the MCB and fuse tripping frequently. There is a short circuit, surge current cause. Okay, this one is the root cause of the MCB tripping, short circuit or surge current. Okay, if the customer is connecting the motor like this induction motor, okay, and 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 its surge current is oversize of your battery discharging current. Okay, then your battery MCB will be the trip. Okay, then you have to check the surge current. Okay, through the clamp meter and the battery display and the inverter display. How much surge current is carried on the climb meter? Okay, then you told to the customer decrease the load, then you can use. Okay, and the or the inverter faulty or the wrong cable size. Okay, the cause of is the wrong cable size is also cause of the MCB tripping. Okay, if you use the undersized cable, your cable terminal will be overheat, and MCB tripping frequently. Okay, now next one is the swollen and bulge cell. Okay, the root cause is overcharging. If you charge your battery over, then your cell starts swelling and the bulging the cell. Okay, high temperature exposure. If there is a high temperature, then your battery cell is swelling and the bulge the cell. Okay. The last one is the communication errors. Okay, if there is a wrong RS485 or CAN wiring, okay, for the BMS to inverter communication, it is a root cause of your communication error. Okay, and if there is a mismatch protocol, okay, in your battery side and in your inverter side, you have to match the protocol. If your inverter is working on the PACE protocol, then you have to set the PACE protocol in your battery side. Okay, then your battery will communicate with the inverter and start the charging and discharging. Okay, if it is a mismatch, then your battery will not communicate with the inverter and not charge and discharge properly. Okay. Now if you require a technical support from our side, you have to share the details, okay, on our WhatsApp before calling. Okay, if you are on the site, you have to check the you have to send the battery serial number pics inverter serial number picks, charging voltage, inverter display में. Okay, in the inverter display, check the charging voltage and current in the inverter display. Check the terminal voltage, share the peaks. Check the cell voltage on the battery display if there is a only display facilities. So you can check the cell voltage on your battery display and click the photo and share me on the WhatsApp. Okay, before calling. Okay, and if there is a BMS facility, BMS communication facilities, then you have to connect the BMS through the mobile application and take the screenshot of your cell voltage and send me. Okay. Check the installation method. Okay, how the customer installed our battery. Okay, check the location of your battery. Okay, there should be the human there should be the normal temperature. Okay, and check the ACDB DCDB connections and string configuration. Okay, check the string configuration and how much panel is installed at your site. Okay, before calling me, you have to send these parameters and pictures on my WhatsApp. Then you can call and wait for the 2 to 5 minutes. I'll revert on your WhatsApp. If I don't revert to the WhatsApp, you can call me. Okay, but wait 2 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, for replying. Now set charging voltage and current for your battery. Okay, this is the most parts of this session. Okay, most of engineer called me and told me the battery SOC is not showing properly or battery backup is not giving properly. Okay, first of all you have to check the charging voltage and current in your inverter. Okay, or charge controller. If the customer uses the charge voltage, you have to check the charging current and voltage in your charger. Okay, if you have 25.6 volt SM model and PM model battery and 51.2 volt PM model battery, you have to set this charging voltage in your system. Okay, take the screenshots. Okay, sorry, this one is a wrong. Wait. Need to edit.
You can ask us.
Okay. Now you can take the screenshot for the setting of the charging voltage and current. Okay, for these model only. For these models. Okay. And how to calculate the backup. If the customer is query our backup issue, okay, then you have to calculate the backup. The backup calculation formula is battery voltage into battery age battery voltage into battery age into battery efficiency into inverter efficiency. Okay, divided by running load in watt. Okay, where battery voltage is 25.6 volt. If you have 25.6 volt and 100 Ah battery voltage is 25.6 volt, battery age is 100 Ah, and the battery efficiency is 95% of lithium battery. Okay, and the inverter efficiency is 85%. Okay, and the load and the running load is 1500 watt. Okay, then you have to put all the value on these formulas. Okay, and you have to in these formulas, and your battery will give the backup 1.37 hours. Okay, if anyone run the 1500 watts load on these batteries, 25.6 volt, then your battery will give the backup 1.37 hours only. Okay, if you calculate for these models, you have to take the battery voltage 51.2 volt. Okay, 51.2 volt. Okay, then you can find the actual answer for this battery. Okay, now if you have the 48 volt battery and 96 volt battery, you have to set these battery.
Once more.
Okay, take the screenshot for this 48 volt battery and the 96 volt battery charging voltage and current. You have to set these charging voltage and current in your system for this battery. Okay, take the screenshot of this for these models. Okay, for these models, and how to calculate the backup. If you have the 96 volt battery and 100 battery and the running load is 3000 watts, okay, then your battery will give the backup for the 2.58 hours. Okay, take the screenshot. If you have a complaint for the backup related to backup or related to SOC and related to charging voltage and current, you can set the charging voltage and current according to your battery. Okay, take the screenshot. After that, I will discuss some questions and answer. Okay. Now, how to check the cell voltage? Okay. If you have a SM model battery, SM model, then your battery will be connected with the application, a smart BMS application, and you can see here the battery voltage, charging, discharging current, battery capacity, SOC, okay, and the maximum cell voltage, minimum cell voltage, average cell voltage, and the difference cell voltage. Okay, the difference cell voltage should be 0. Lower than the 0.2 volt. Okay, should be the lower than the 0.2 volt difference voltage. Okay, if your battery on the nominal voltage. Okay, and here you can see the NTC temperature. Okay, and here is displaying the error code, and here you can see the MOSFET temperature, and here you can see the cell voltage of your battery pack. Okay, and you can also look here the cell voltage. Okay, there is a cell voltage. Okay, and here you can see the battery serial number, software version. Okay, and the hardware version and the BMS serial number. Okay, if your BMS is showing the correct if your BMS is showing the incorrect cell voltage, okay, then you have to check the cell voltage on the battery cell, and how to check the battery cell voltage on through the multimeter. Okay, then open the battery pack, and from the negative side, this one is your first cell. Okay, this one is your second cell. This one is a third cell. This one is a fourth cell. Okay, you can count the cell. You can count the cell from the negative side. Okay, this one, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight. Okay, and if you need to check the cell voltage with the multimeter, you have to connect the multimeter probe in this terminal, and here is showing the 3.2 volt nominal voltage of your cell. Okay, and this one is the 16 cell. Okay, because this battery is of e-rickshaw battery, and they have a 16 cell. Okay, and if you want to check the other cell, then you have to connect your multimeter probe here to here, plus to minus for the other cell, and here is also showing the 3.2 volt. Okay, if any one cell is showing here 2.5 voltage, means your cell is dropping the voltage, and you can't solve this problem in the field. Okay, you have to send this battery to the factory. Okay, and here we will rectify the issue and then send to you, or in this condition your battery will be replaced. Okay, then you have to take the approval from our side. I will approve. Then you can connect. Then you can contact to your coordinator and share the screenshot of your approval. He will proceed for the replacement and filling the sale order. Okay. If there is showing in your application, this cell is 5 volt. Okay. It means 10th and 11th cell. If in this 10th and 11th cell is not properly connected to the cell. Okay. Means here may be the bus bar welding issue. Okay, this one is a bus bar. Okay, then you have to check the bus bar also. Okay, and you have to check the sensing wire. This one is a sensing wire connected to the bus bar. Okay, if your sensing wire soldering is dry soldering. Okay, dry soldering. This is the cause of the cell voltage is showing the 5 volt or the 0 volt or the abnormal voltage. Okay, then you have to check the bus bar. You have to check the wire soldering. You have to check the tightness. You have to check the connectivity of your BMS sensing wire connector. Okay. For this case, okay. If your cell voltage is showing abnormal voltage, you have to check these points: bus bar, sensing wire, and the sensing connector. Okay. And you can also check the terminal cell voltage, 11 cells and 10th and 11 cells. How to calculate the 10th cells? Where is the 10th cells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is a 10th, and this one is a 11th. Okay. This one is a 11th. You have to check these cells. You have to check these cells connectivity of your bus bar and the cell sensing wire. Okay. And maybe the wire sensing wire, maybe the cut and the broken. Okay. You have to check for this case. Okay. If your BMS is showing the alarm, okay, discharging over current, level 1 and level 2. Okay. If your BMS is showing the discharging over current and over discharging over current, you have to check the surge current of your inverter. Okay. When the customer gives the extra load on your battery uh, will be show the alarm of overcharging current. Okay. You have to check the surge current, you have to check the loose connection, you have to check the short circuit. Okay. This is the cause of the showing the over current. Okay. You have to check the cable size also. Okay. If you have the if you have like this issue, okay, here is showing the cell voltage high level 1, here is the some voltage high level 1. High level 1 is the not a issue, okay, but the GPS and sub switch turn off MOSFET, this one is the issue. Okay, this one is the issue. It means your BMS switch is turned off. You need to turn on the BMS switch. Okay, and where is the BMS is installed? And here the key, there is showing the key, KEY. Okay, if your BMS switch is turned on, but here is showing the turn off, you need to check here the key terminal. Okay, you have to reconnect the key connector. Okay, here is the key. Okay, you have to reconnect the key, then you can connect the battery with the application and show here. Okay, this will be the remove the error code, then your battery gives the output voltage properly. Okay, this one is a Bluetooth. Okay, if you have a Bluetooth and your Bluetooth serial number is not showing in your application, okay, means BMS is not supplying the 3 volt for the Bluetooth. Okay, so then there is a 2 port for the Bluetooth and the display port is the same port. Okay, if your Bluetooth is not showing, then you can remove this connector from here and you can connect this connector from the UART1. Okay, UART1 and UART2 port is the same. You can connect here to here for rechecking your Bluetooth is okay or not. Okay, if your Bluetooth serial number is not showing here also, okay, then there is a port issue and there is a BMS issue. You have to replace the BMS. Okay, take the approval from our side and you can proceed for the replacement of the BMS only. Okay, not the battery pack, only BMS. Okay. Okay, now if you have the problem like this, okay, all cell voltage showing the 2.8 volt and the fourth number is showing the 2.7 volt. It means it is not a battery issue, it is not a BMS issue. It is the issue of the charging. Okay, your battery is not charged, your battery is discharged fully. You need to charge the battery. Okay, this is not issue. It's a nominal voltage is 3.2 volt, but your voltage is goes down to the 2.8 volt. Means this is our low cutoff voltage. Your battery cell is going is on low cutoff voltage. Okay, this one is the low cutoff value. Okay, then you need to charge the battery first. Okay, then charge the battery for the hours and then you can take the you can connect the load and run the load and then check the battery. Okay, this is not a cause of the BMS or the wattage. Okay, this is the related to the charging issue. Okay, if you have the problem like this, Okay, there is a showing cell temperature error. There is a showing thermal runway failure. Okay, cell temperature error. When here is showing the cell temperature error, you have to check the temperature also. Okay, this one is showing the abnormal temperature. 125 degree Celsius temperature is showing here, but the another NTC is showing the 31 degree Celsius temperature, and this one is the thermal runway failure. The cause is the all cell voltage is showing the zero voltage. Okay, it means your BMS is overheated and it protect ourselves from the overheating. Okay, you need to reset your BMS. Go to the parameter setting, okay, and restart your BMS, and then you have to check the D1. And for the NTC T1 and T2, you have to check the NTCA. You have to check the NTCA port, reconnect it, or interchange it. NTCA and NTCB is the same port. You have to, you need to, if you have a problem like this, you need to interchange the cable, or you need to reconnect the cable. Maybe there is a loose connections of your connector. Okay, that's why here is showing the NTC. That's why here is showing the temperature abnormal. Okay, when you reconnect, and your problem will be the resolved. Okay, and the other is the temperature issue like this: minus 20 degree temperature, or the 14 degree temperature, lower temperature. Okay, your all three NTC is showing 26 degree temperature, but the one NTC is showing the 14 degree temperature. It means your NTC connector is loose. Okay, you need to reconnect this. You need to reconnect the NTCA and NTCB. Okay, then your problem will be the resolved. Okay. Now the moment for the question and answer. If you have a question, you can ask.
If anybody have any question, then you may. Yes, from Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Mr. Anil, Akshay, Paras, Raj,
Sir, good morning, sir. Vijay.
Manikandan.
Good morning. Sir, I'm calling to Coimbatore, sir. Sir, our battery, lithium battery, no, sir. It will support at that winter place, no, sir, like hill stations. Ooty, Kodaikanal, Kashmir, Manali, like that place. It will support or not, sir? As you are saying that moisture place or sunlight. Your voice is not audible. Yes. Okay. Our battery. Hello, can you hear me, sir? Our battery will be support. Yes. Can you hear me? Hear me, sir. Okay, no problem. Our battery will be work where the temperature is from the 0 to plus degree Celsius, where you can use the battery. If your temperature goes down to the minus, you can't use the battery from there. Sir, from 0 to you are saying no, sir. Our battery already 15 batteries are problem, sir. In that condition, it is normal only. Already I discussed with you, I think, sir, before. But if a battery installed where there is the directly sunlight sunlight goes on the battery, there is the problem creating. on the battery side. Okay, your cell bulging and open the vent, cell vent open. Okay, when your battery overheat, okay, there is a two types of temperature. Your battery first temperature is the external temperature, rise the battery temperature, and your inverter also rising the temperature during the charging or discharging. Okay,
Okay.
your battery your battery temperature goes the over high and cell vent opens maybe and cell explosion swelling is starting. Okay.
Sir, in that condition, our battery, which battery model will support, sir?
Don't install this battery where the temperature where the sunlight directly goes to on the battery. Okay. Install this battery on the living standard temperature where where
Okay.
where human can stay for the 2 and 5 hours directly in the sun. Okay.
Okay. Any model is available in our company for like that location, sir, to install.
What model?
Sir, if example, if we are using 25.6, no,
कैसे
in that same voltage, it is available in like hill stations to install, sir, model. It will support.
Yes, we have the all
Like,
model is
sir,
we have available all model where working 0 to plus temperature area. Okay, but you can't install this battery directly on the sunlight. Okay, you have to install this battery in the living standard temperature. Okay, proper
okay, sir.
ventilation.
Another question, sir. I consult with the another company person
Yes.
who directly install in the same place, but that lithium battery is sealed type, like SMF, no. In that same condition, 25.6 volt battery,
If you have
sealed
a
condition,
if you
SMF
have
type lithium
SMF
battery.
type,
It's
SMF
supposed to
type, SMF type.
like that lithium battery, molded type. It
There is
support
but there
fine,
is
sir.
not
Our battery is not supporting.
there. But send me the picture. Okay, but there is a cylindrical cell. Maybe there is a cylindrical cell. Okay, and we have used the LFP cell. Okay, we are using the LFP cell, and maybe they are use the cylindrical cell. Cylindrical cell is like this, the pencil battery.
Understand, sir. I know, sir.
Yes.
But okay, sir. We'll discuss that. Sir, another question.
If-
12
if you-
point.
If you have the batteries photos,
Okay,
then send me. Okay.
I will send you, sir. Sir, 12.8. If we customize, it is used for parallel and series, sir. 25.6. 12.8.
25.6 volt battery PM model. Only PM model battery can be the connected in the parallel, connecting in the parallel. But you can't connect this battery in the series. Okay.
We can customize an order, or directly it is coming normal.
PM
cell,
model,
sir?
PM model. Only PM model battery you can connect the parallel.
No, sir. I am saying you are sending regularly to dealer and distributor, like SM, or we have to order separately.
No. If we have the two model. Okay. If the customer
Okay.
you have order, if the customer order the SM model for single use battery, then you can supply this SM model. If the customer order the PM model, you can supply the PM model battery. Okay.
बहुत बढ़िया भाई
Okay,
कटिए
sir. Understand, sir.
कटिए हाँ
Next one. You have anyone have question?
if anyone asks any question from Tamil Nadu, Manikandam, Suresh, have you any question? Suresh, am I audible? Suresh, Vijay Sri Devi, Suresh,
Sir,
you can
just
ask.
now only I talked, sir. Sir, regarding that 15 battery, anything discussed with Banu sir, in R&D?
Yes.
It is returned sent to service center at Coimbatore, sir. Whenever I call to Banu sir, he is saying you call after lunch. That dealer and distributor daily calling, sir, regarding this. They are not saying anything, sir. Whether it is possible to give
drop a
warranty
mail,
or not.
drop a mail, mail. He will reply you. Okay, drop a mail to him. Okay, he will reply you.
Because many times, sir, many dealer.
Because there is a wrong installation process. Okay, all the 11 or 12.
Sir, I am saying you have to give that result, no, sir. Whether it is possible to give warranty
I also handle this.
or not possible.
I have also
You
handled
have to
this.
give report, no, sir.
I also handle this complaints. The old battery installed on the top on the tower and the directly
That
sunlight.
is okay, sir. It is maybe mistake on a dealer or a customer. Everything is
Without
Vijay Sri Devi,
confirmation,
Vijay Sri Devi, please
without
try to
approval,
understand. Please drop a email. Please let all the person ask the appropriate answer. Please don't waste your time. Suresh, have you any question? Manikandan, any question? Suresh, Thasal, Murugan, have you any question? Mayur, Prabhu, Murugan,
Actually, only 12 system is running.
please ask, please ask.
Emma type battery. Sir, are you hearing, sir?
Suresh, you are not audible. Uh, please, Gopalakrishnan sir, please try
please
to
speak
understand.
louder. Okay, please speak louder.
Speak louder. Lips near your mic. Gopalakrishnan sir, please try to understand
Emma.
what Suresh want to say.
Yeah, okay, sir. Emma type battery is running, sir. 10K 180 volt system. That system is actually suddenly switch off, sir. Every day, actually, night time, shut down the system, sir.
Okay, when your system shut down, you have to check the cell voltage. Okay, you have to check the charging voltage and current, and you have to check the surge current. Okay, and you have to ask to the customer when you what the condition to turn off the to trip your system. Okay, when your grid goes, then suddenly trip, or when the anytime suddenly trip. Okay, ask the question to the.
That is the time you are running load is low, not because the midnight is time.
When your system trip, when your grid available, then trip, or when your grid goes, then trip.
Grid is available.
What?
That is available.
Please speak louder. We can't able
Suresh,
to
please try to speak louder.
understand you.
When your system shut down.
Your voice is not coming clear.
Okay. That is grid is available, sir. But totally system display also shut down, sir.
Ravi sir is asking
Now he is hearing,
Suresh.
sir.
Ravi sir is asking what is the situation when your system is tripping, when grid is on
In what
or
time your system is shut down? Daytime or night time?
Night time, sir.
Night time. You have to check the battery terminal voltage when your system shut down. You have to take a video of your inverter display. You have to take the video of your battery display. You have to make a video of your cell voltage also. If there is a
Okay.
if there is a display on your
I
battery,
will share you, sir. Because the error log display is showing, sir. SOC fault is showing, sir. The error log.
there is not a issue of the SOC fault is showing. Okay, if your SOC is 0, maybe this is a example. Okay, maybe your battery is charged and your SOC calibration is by mistake wrongly. Okay, there is showing wrong. If you have a 48 volt battery and your battery voltage is 50 volt and SOC is showing 0 volt, okay, your battery will be the work fine. Okay, and if your battery when your battery SOC calibration mismatch, then you have to calibrate the SOC. You have to update the BMS software by the application. Okay.
But actually,
This is not a root cause of your battery tripping. Maybe there is the cell imbalance issue. Maybe the loose connection issue. Maybe the high surge current issue. Maybe the overload current is issue. Okay. Then you need to check these points.
yeah, okay.
For this issue. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Then another one.
Manikandan, Murugan, Prabhu, B. Prabhu, am I audible? Murugan, am I audible? Have you any question? THASAL, Thasal, Govindraj. Govindraj, am I audible? You have any question? Govindraj? Thasal, THASAL, Govindraj, have you any question? Murugan? Murugan? Yes.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes,
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 yes.
yes, you are audible.
Our system support with Tacnia inverter or any other inverter model?
Only 12.8 volt battery support to the other any other models. Okay, only 12.8 volt SM model battery will support all the model of the inverter. Okay, and the other model of the lithium battery, you should be the lithium supported inverter.
Sir, one thing, sir, sorry for disturbance, sir. He's asking the question that old model Tacnia, sir, without now it is coming with lithium support, sir. Inverter, all model.
You can't
Normal model and
you can't use the lithium battery on the old model inverter. Okay, because
without lithium support display, sir.
there is a if there is the function of the lithium selecting, okay, in your inverter. If there is a lithium supporting function in your inverter, then you can use the lithium battery there.
That is now you can understand, sir. But before old model in lithium option is not available. If you install that lithium battery 12.8, it will support or not? Only that question.
If there is not a lithium selection option, then you can connect the lithium battery with that inverter. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Prabhu, am I audible? Thasal, 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 Mr. Thasal.
Hi, sir.
Yes, yes, please ask. Prabhu? Prabhu?
Sir, please check your WhatsApp, sir. I will send one picture copy.
Yes, 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 please ask.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, yes, please ask. Swami, ask.
Sir, temperature fault, sir. D3 54 degree.
हेलो हाँ बोलिए
WhatsApp.
Sir, please check your WhatsApp email.
Swami, ask. Chapandi,
Sir.
ask.
किस नंबर से अच्छा ये नंबर से प्रॉब्लम भेजा है ना ओके
Yes, sir. 9.
oh there is a T3 showing
Yes, sir.
54 volt T3 showing 54 degree test temperature and the other all the LDC is showing the 28 degree or 29 degree Celsius. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
there is the NTC issue. Okay, you have to
Okay, sir.
we have to reconnect the NTC B port, NTC B
Okay.
connector.
Okay, sir.
Then your problem will be the resolved.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Suresh Manikandam. Have you any question? Prabhu, am I audible? Prabhu, unmute yourself. Prabhu, B. Prabhu. B Prabhu, you must unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. I am audible, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Ask. Manikandan, ask.
No, sir.
Manikandan, ask. Ask your question.
Incoming call from Kira who identified by true caller.
Manikandan, ask. Thasel, Prabhu, Manikandan.
Sir,
बोलिए बोलिए.
no, sir. Any issue?
Very good, very good. There is no issue. Very good.
Okay.
Suresh, have you any question? Vijay Sri Devi, Govindaraj, Swami, B Prabhu.
Sir, PM model and SM model, is there any specific functionality? Any difference between both are same or any specific functional or sir, can you hear me?
One minute. Govinder.
Ravi sir, are you audible or not?
उसको ओपन करो, चेक करो, सही कराना है कि नहीं कराना है. मुझे क्या मेल करना है बताओगे तब तो. हाँ तो भाई प्रॉब्लम है तो अभी जब मिलेगा प्रॉब्लम तभी तो हम मिल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग स्टार्ट करना सर फ्रॉम दैट SOC all percentage are very low coming there. After we have to go online registration, after we have to go and adjust in IoT app, then only it is rectifying sir. Now it is rectified or normally for what issue it's coming sir regularly before where what I think
जी.
for the what model
कप वप सब घटा.
SM model sir, that single battery all mode no sir 12.8 25.6 the two models regularly we faced that percentage if anywhere showing the mismatch SOC you have to check the charging voltage and current in your inverter display and set the charging voltage and current according to the battery. Okay, there is the root cause of the mismatch SOC. Okay, and if you understand sir, I already if you set the if you I already discussed with you given what sir, tell me sir. Sir, already you explained that sir, I understand already we settled that for what issue that manufacturing itself it is coming no sir that due to old stock or old seller what sir if the customer store this battery for the long time your SOC will be the mismatch. Okay, then if you when you because there is the old software version. Okay, now the software will update every 6 months to 3 months. Okay, then you have to update the software. Okay, then from IoT we can update no sir that software IoT app. Yes, you can update the software from through the application. Okay, we have the software firmware code and everyone note these points. Okay, and when we share you the firmware code and we have the all different code for the all different model. Okay, don't use the same code for the same and for the all batteries. Okay, I found yes. Okay, when you have the 12.8 volt battery, we have the different code. If you have the 25.6 volt battery, we have the different code. If you have the 96 volt battery, we have the different code. Okay. 120 volt battery now coming, sir. That big 120 volt. Yes. And that big size coming, no, sir. Actually, I heard that it is stopped that model. Wait for the 15 to 20 days. Yeah, big size, sir. Yes. वो कस्टमर डीलर सेइंग प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा आ रहा है इसलिए कंपनी स्टॉप हो गया अभी वो नहीं मिला. ऐसा नहीं है. हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम के कारण बंद नहीं किया गया है, उसमें
सर
मॉडिफिकेशन।
लास्ट मंथ आई अटेंड, वो लास्ट मंथ में अटेंड किया सर ये कंप्लेन। वो डीलर मेरे पास पूछ गया, वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ, वो 120 वोल्ट ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, इसलिए वो स्टार्ट किया कंपनी से।
ऐसा
अभी
कुछ
वो कमिंग और नॉट सर अवेलेबल है?
अभी अवेलेबल नहीं है, अभी हम बैटरी रेडी करेंगे, ठीक है।
रेडी करेंगे, ठीक है ठीक है, ओके ओके,
शानदार।
Thank you, sir.
साउथ इंडिया, साउथ इंडिया। तभी बढ़ाना पड़ रहा है।
हाँ बोलो।
हेलो सर।
Yes, yes. You may ask a question, Suresh.
Yeah, yes, sir. Actually, yesterday on dealer just installed 25.6 volt battery on battery.
Okay, okay, Suresh.
That battery is
You may ask. Manikandan,
1.9 volt.
Suresh, you may ask.
Hello, sir. Sir, are you hearing it? Hello, sir.